Hi guys, today's video is about all my piercings. I've been asked lots about them, so I'm going to explain them all during this video, and I'm going to discuss the pain, where I got them, what they're called, and yeah, basically that's it. So if you want to know all about them, keep watching. Okay, so basically I have had 9 piercings during my whole life. I have had 2 forward helixes, another forward helix, and 2 first holes and 2 second holes, but I don't really have a picture of that, so yeah. Yeah. So basically, yeah, that's oh no. And 2 cartilage piercings up there. They were in a row, but I took them out. Okay, so I got my very first holes when I was 7. Got them done with a gun. It didn't hurt. I didn't cry. I had a lot of adrenaline because I wasn't expecting to have it. Dad's like, "You want your ears pierced?" And I'm like, "Okay." He's like, didn't know, I was like 7, and yeah, it turned out fine, didn't hurt. So if you want to get it, it really doesn't hurt. And I know basically most people I know have them, everyone does, so that just shows you that it doesn't hurt that much. And yeah, my second piercing that I got, I was 11, and it was my 2 cartilage ones. I got that done with a gun at age 11. Didn't hurt. It was just a bit of a sting, and then it was just like a throbbing, but it didn't hurt. They actually got infected, so I had to take them out because me being me, I always change it way too soon because I want to like get new jewelry and be like, oh, that looks so cool and stuff. And yeah, like I kept it in, but it hurt, so I was just, it's not really worth it because it was really hurting. I think it's just my ears because yeah, most of my piercings get infected. So I think that's just me, but it didn't hurt. I was fine for a bit. I took them out and changed the piercings about 1 month into it, and yeah, they looked pretty good, and it was pretty fine. My next piercings were my 2 second piercings, so them and them, it's just the next one up. My mum actually did them. She's a nurse, so it was all fine. We used sterile like needles and proper earrings, so it was all fine. And she did that at home. Didn't even hurt less than the gun. Well, what I can remember, because we just used it and slide right in, and it was fine as, like it didn't even hurt after. But I wouldn't suggest do it if you don't know what you're doing or if you don't have the right needle and stuff. But perfectly fine. Those were the only ones that didn't get infected because my first holes, I remember now, they did, because my hair kept wrapping around them because I was really young and couldn't really look after them. But yeah, they were fine. The first piercings that have gone absolutely like great. I learnt my lesson and left them in for about 2 months, changed them, and now they're fine. I can leave them out for a few days and it will be fine. Go swimming and everything. So if you're thinking of getting them, it's pretty good. Yeah. My next piercing was my why was this. Um that was also a home job as well. My mum did that, and because I wanted to get the 3 rows, so keep yeah, getting all the way. So I wanted it to go 1, 2, 3, and I was looking on the internet and I was like, oh my god, I miss my forward helix so much because I absolutely loved it, and it had been about 5 months since I've had it out, and I don't know, I think she might have been drunk on the night. I don't know how she agreed to it, because she was, after them, she was like, no more piercings, you're not getting any more, because I have had 9, no, 8 since this, and she's like, no, no more piercings until you're like 18. But that's what she always says, no more hair dye till you're 18. It's like, no. So that didn't work out, and she pierced my ear, and it was the best job ever. The needle went in really smoothly, but like I would get it, again every time, because it doesn't hurt like at all. Um, yeah, it just doesn't hurt, but as I said before, um, I can handle pain, like physical pain, so yeah, to me it didn't hurt at all and I was fine, but that may change for other people. With that piercing though, when I got it done, I don't know, it didn't feel like it was right. Like, when I first got it done, there was no irritation or anything, and it wasn't so red, because the next day it was still red, and I was thinking, I think, sorry, I think there might be something like still there, it doesn't feel right. And then about 2 weeks after, it was still really red and swollen as, and I was like, oh, I think I'll be taking this one out as well, like all the other ones. But I kept it in, and I went through a lot of pain, like it really, really, really hurt. But then again, I think it is just my ears that get infected all the time, but this really hurt, and I showed mum and she said take it out. But then I saw this YouTube video, and it was this girl with an industrial bar, and she took her bar out, and it actually got like really, really big, and like she had to go to hospital and stuff. So I thought, oh, I'll just keep it in, and I've had it in for about 2 months since then, and kept it in, but it was fine, and then sometimes I would knock it and it would start bleeding after I've had it in for about 2 months, and I was just like, that night I was just like, yeah, I'm taking it out, but then I didn't, because I really liked it. And yeah, then about a week after that, I changed the piercing, because at my school you're not allowed them, but I really, really wanted my hair up, and I've already been caught with it a few times. Really wanted my hair out, so I just, oh sorry, so I just took it out, and that was actually probably the best thing that I've done. And I put a new one in and washed it really well, and it has been really fun. I've taken it out about 5 times during 3 weeks, and it's just been really fine now. And I'm twisting it around, doesn't hurt, in and out, different like gauge size. I haven't put this bar in since, because that was the original bar that I got it pierced with, that 16 gauge. I'm pretty sure I remember being told that this was actually a tongue piercing bar, because I didn't want it really like small lengthwise, because I wanted to be able to clean it. But then she's like, oh, so do you want an industrial bar, like one of them that goes from one? And I said, no, 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 I don't want that. So she put that in, I'm pretty sure she told me it was a tongue bar, but yeah, it worked okay-ish. But yeah, it didn't hurt. Like, the only thing that did hurt is just my ears being weird because they always get infected. It's just my ears. And yeah, so I would get it. It doesn't hurt. I would, like, if I had an opportunity to get it today or tomorrow, I wouldn't be scared. I'd just be like, yeah, go do it. Doesn't hurt at all. But then again, it does change different people. But I found it fine, and I would definitely do it again. Just one more thing I'd like to say before I leave you guys to go and get your piercings. I would just like to say, always think about your piercings before you get them. So even just the little things like brushing your hair, like I was a horse rider, well I still am, and before I got this, I thought, well, will I be able to wear my helmet on without it being knocked? Because you don't want your piercings getting knocked. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. But just think about little things like horse riding, dancing, gymnastics. Will it get caught? School. Will you be able to manage it at school without teachers seeing or anything? Um, like with your hair, because that was a big thing. I had to have my hair down all the time, tied up, in like a small bun at the back, because I wasn't able to put my hair up or they'd see. And just, most people say, oh, you only need 6 weeks with your piercing. Definitely not, especially with this. I would give it half a year at least. Like, it does not take that long. Like, it doesn't, it does, like, it needs way more longer than 6 weeks to properly heal. And that's just my opinion. Some people may be different, but I would definitely leave it in longer than 6 weeks. So yeah, just think about those little things. I hope this video really helped you. Comment if you want anything else said, like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you later. Mwah.